Now let me ask you a question. Your terrorism,
Yeah.
it may come from a nation or which race of the people?
Hii ya saizi ni ya Uarabuni, lakini tukienda Northern Ireland for example, sini Catholics versus Protestants. So religion has always been violent. Alafu that's why I took even back before the modern day terrorists wale wako mostly Waarabu, kulikuwa na the the White Knights, our crusades. They were terrorists pia, because pia ilikuwaga believe or die.
No, but you unaona venye unashikanisha kila kitu hivi.
Yeah, because religion ni moja. Kama Mungu ni moja ni moja. Just because there are other false gods, there is one God. Sindio? According to you, there is one God.
Yeah, there's a higher power. There's a higher power, but there's other gods.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
I think that's where the problem is, because me I thought there was only one. Lakini sasa unasema kuna majunia wake. Na majunia wake, are they fake ama are they real? Are they fake ama are they real? These are the gods. Are they fake ama are they real?
Kuna gods like falling angels.
Yeah.
Those are gods.
Okay.
Right? And they are ruling here on earth. Wako hapa.
Kwa nini God powerful aja stop?
That's why nakwambia there's a time period according to read the Bible, when Satan was cast down, he know that he has but a short time to do his will here on earth.
Okay.
So that he can take so many souls that he can take. And the Bible inatuambia in the last days knowledge shall increase. Right? So like right now, ndio ulisema from the beginning, or watu wa religious or whatever wanasema siji internet nini na nini.
Yeah.
Yes, we can use it, but we can use it in a good way. No. But we understood that there's a time internet is not going to be there.
Yeah.
Right? Kwa sababu nini?
Why if the internet would be there, it's most probably because either there'll be a new technology, because don't forget, science has been around for barely 400 years. Science in its present form. We've studied science for barely 400 years. Like ile nasemekanaga kwa wale wase ucalculate the age of the universe, ama the age of earth tukitumia the cosmic calendar, it means like science has been on earth for less than a minute. If you're to look at the cosmic calendar, where 13.5 billion years becomes 1 year, science has been around for less than 1 minute. So of course by the time science is reaching the 10th minute, I don't think internet will exist in the way it exists. It's going to evolve into something else, because we'll find an easier way to do what we are doing right now. So yes, I don't expect internet to last forever, but I expect communication to be easier. Do you expect one day for humans, the earth to end like you expect? Yes, I expect that to end. But scientifically, I'm being told that will happen around 4 billion years from now, when the sun runs out of hydrogen. So humans on the other hand, wacha nimalize point yangu. Humans on the other hand can disappear, because humans, according to science, humans have been around for barely 300,000 years on earth. But life on earth started 3.5 billion years ago. Single-celled animals, single-celled organisms evolve, multi-cell, hivyo mpaka tukafika wherever we are. So this has taken millions of years. So, and out of all the species that have lived on earth, according to science, 99% have gone extinct. According to science, no species is special. There is no species that's superior to the rest. That's why if right now I lock you into a room with a python, and that python is hungry, it's going to have you for dinner. It won't care that whatever. If you lock me in a cage with a lion, I'll try and grab the Bible like Daniel, but it's still going to have me for dinner. Why? Because to other animals, we are animals. It's just that now for us, wenyewe, we ended up with other animals have bigger genitals, bigger tummies. We have the biggest brain. So we use that brain. We started using the brain for something called pattern recognition. And as soon as we could recognize patterns, that's how we were able to leave all the other animals behind. Because through pattern recognition tulijua, if I take this and I hit this, it's easier. If I do this and I do this, wajua ng'ombe hezi chukua nyundo ikukimbize. Lakini wewe unaweza. Yeah.
Wacha nikuulize mama.
Yeah.
Nini? Una believe in science?
Yes.
What kind of people came with that science? Is it black people or white people?
Science has no race. I tell you why.
No.
Teaching it as we teach right now.
No. What kind of people brought
the study
that you believe in evolution?
Yes. The first guy to come up with the evolution was actually a Muslim dude, and he was black. Google. He was talking about evolution in the 12th or 13th century. And then Darwin akakam majuzi. That's why even scientists will tell you scientific discoveries, as much as it's one person who does them, even if they didn't discover them, someone else would have discovered. But music, art, that's a whole different thing, because that now comes from imagination. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So Darwin was not the first person to come up na evolution. There was someone else. Let me try and find out his name. Like some Muslim guy who used to talk about evolution. And he gave it the simplest explanation. He told people, like, go out there and look at all animals. You'll find that every animal has an animal that looks like it.
Okay.
Yes.
So and in that period of evolution, in a take how many years for a man to evolve to what? So did that evolution just stop to a man?
Hata saizi vile tuko, according to science, we are still evolving. But now, for us to see the changes, see the changes, it's going to take millions of years. So what's happening right now? I think right now, like even handling light, our eyes, because the modern world right now is brighter than kitambo. So of course, vile tuna handle light, macho zetu zitakuwa ziki-evolve pole pole. Si kitu unaweza ona, because ile argument najua unatry kutumia ni hiyo ya kwa nini hatuoni, because it does not take like we live too short a time to see evolution. The only evolution, like one of the youngest species on earth saizi nasemana ni dogi. Na dogis will evolve over how long? For us to get hizi machiwawa and all this crap tunaona saizi, that's 10,000 years. If you can live for 10,000 years, of course you're going to see some evolution. Okay, but evolution takes hundreds and even millions, hundreds of thousands or even millions of years for evolution. Yes.
Unacheki bondo nyema scientists unakaminginezo ma big numbers, 100 and millions of whatever. But it's simple. Bible inasemaje, God created heaven and earth.
Yes.
And night and day was the first day. And for all creation to be done until man was created, it was what? 7 days. Na tukisoma nini second period inatuambiaje? 1 day is like 1,000 years unto God.
Okay. So, okay, 1 day is 1,000 years. So according to your theory, Earth took 7,000 years. It's not a scientific theory. You say scientific theory is a fact. A Gaia theory is just a theory.
Well,
so
no, it's not me. It's what is written in the Bible.
Yeah, and the Bible it's according to me, and according to Muslims, and according to Hindus, and according to the Chinese, according to the Japanese, the Bible is a fable.
Why?
It's whatever stories. Why? Because if you were born in Japan, you would not believe in the Bible. You know that, right? Like there's a 99.9% chance if you're born in Japan, you'd not believe in the Bible.
That's one.
Skiza, what animal is a statement? But right now, if I came and told you about gravity, and you're in Japan, you can like, I don't believe in gravity. Nikwambia wacha tuende hapa 10th floor nikurusha. Utako, hey. Hautakubali. So things like gravity don't care what you believe and what you don't believe. But religion, it's more about geography. Where were you born? If I was born in Mombasa, most probably I'd be Muslim. If I was born in India, most probably I'd be Hindu. I'd be worshipping a cow. If I was born in Pakistan, most probably I'd be Muslim. If I was born in Japan, I'd have practiced Shinto. If I was born in China, maybe I'd have been a Buddhist. You see? So, religion is about where were you born. That's the first thing. And what are you teaching your kid? Because when you load the database, like let me give you the last example. My kid, yuko hapa, goes to the the grandmothers. They always teach the kid Christianity. The kid is young. I want her to believe in magic. I want her to believe in whatever. So I'm letting that slide because I'm going to whatever it. But my nephew is Muslim. You see? So my nephew is going to grow around Islam. So he's going to view the world through Islamic eyes. My daughter, at some point, is going to view the world through scientific eyes. You see? So your parent, nurture matters a lot. How are you nurtured? So this is not something that happens automatically. That's why it took 1900 years for the message to reach Kenya. Okay, sawa ongea. Wacha nikuachie. I'm having fun with this. Because the good thing is I've made you admit the other gods. I've made you admit... Yani, you're just showing me the way this story makes no sense. Because there's either one god or there are many gods. You've made me know that Ian is Satan. I didn't even know. Satan is handling the lights. Hey, sawa, ongea.
Umeongea sana mpaka hata nimelost tosia.
Because I even wanted to let you now talk for as long as possible. I want you to answer this. I want you to answer why geography is important in the belief of the Bible. Why is it important? Like if you're in northern Nigeria, you'd be Muslim. Why is that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Northern Nigeria or wherever.
Yeah.
I'm sema Uluoni.
Yeah.
There's so many churches.
Yeah.
Right? Kuna Rock, kuna Israel, kuna SDA, and so on and so forth.
Israeli neneve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elijah Maria.
Yeah. But we have to understand that there's races.
Yeah.
Here on earth.
Yeah.
Or nations here on earth. That's why when you say, if you go to Japan, to China, wherever, but in those places still, there's people that were written in the book, the Bible, they were brought into slavery in those areas,
okay,
of which is documented in the Bible.
Which verse is this that has Japanese in? No, are they saying there's a squinty-eyed guy that's in slavery?
No, it's that's something that you can Google how slavery happened, the transatlantic slave and so on and so forth, right? So, ukienda Philippines, kuna black peoples there. Cambodians and so on and so forth, right? But majority of the time, it's not all of them, but majority of the time you'll find they're in the low state, of which the Bible proves that ye shall be scattered for four corners of the earth through all those nations. So according to the Bible, Chinese and Japanese, those are the sons of one of the sons of Noah called Japheth. There's Japheth, the time of Noah, Japheth, Ham, and Shem. So if you break all this family, the family of Shem, hapo ndo unapata kuna white people wamekam kwa hiyo family, and the Ishmaelites Waarabu wamekuja kwa family ya Shem. Alafu kuna Hameric of family: the Egyptian, the Ethiopians, and the Cushites.
Yeah.
All right. So ukijua hizo races, hapo ndo sasa utaanza kujua, okay, why these other people they are prospering, why what kind of God, or why if I go to India, definitely sitakula nyama, nitakuwa na worship nini, ng'ombe, bull, because in the ancients of time they were worshiping bull.
Haikuwagi yoyote, haikuwagi hata cow, inakwaga bull specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, sijajua. Okay.
Yeah. So okay, go through those history, hapo hivyo ndo argument yako itakuwa, okay, una question, unaangalia mbona wasee wana prosper hivi na hivi na hivi. Ndo tukikama hapa hivi America, ukiangalia pesa do ya America, on the back iko nini, wako na obliques on the back, wako na pyramid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mbona ina resemble what? Ina resemble the Egyptian.
Yeah.
Obliques inasemekana na ni Nimrod. Nimrod benye alikuwa murdered, sehemu nyeti haikupatikana.
Yeah.
That's why for four corners of the earth utaona hata Kenya kuna a building ina ka obliques, ukienda wapi everywhere. Right? And then tukikam kujiuliza kusema ati nini Bible sijini, it's a religion. Like I say, it's not a religion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's about a bloodline, it's about a race. Right? Kujiuliza, okay, about the pyramids. Who built the pyramids? Ama scientists watakuambia ati ani
yeah, because the reason wafanyagi hivyo ni like the original scientific scholars were very racist, so there's no way they could fathom black people having built the pyramids. So kutakuwaga na hiyo story. Kutakuwaga na hiyo story. Yeah?
No, black people who built a pyramid.
Original Egypt ilikuwaga ni sisi. Check hizo majina. Aktentum. Ushaisikiaga Morabu naitwa Aktentum. Hizo majina.
Yes.
Zina sounding very black names.
Yes.
Yeah. Alafu unachiki vile history ya noses kubrekiwa. Hata wakisema ati noses, the noses were broken ati juu mtu akidedi ilikuwa sijui evil spirits. Still hizo noses zilikuwa wide. Watu wagani wagana wide noses? Sisi ndo tunakuwa na wide.
Yeah, ndo kama wame whitewash nini Egypt by putting the Arabs.
Yeah.
But ukikam kuangalia I believe ni prime minister wa Egypt.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. Alisema Israelites walitoka into Israel while they were blacks, but wamerudi wakikuwa white. Why? Hakuna venye. So kwa Bible inatuambia Israelites wafuata hizi laws watakuwa underneath, hawatakuwa na any kind of economy, economic might. But tunaangalia Wayahudi wako na mabanks, ando watu wana control the medias all over. Watu wakiongea mbaya juu ya nini sahi in Israel, gayism inatembea mbaya. Ukisoma kitabu yao ya nini Talmud, inasema wana believe into raping young kids. So ukiangalia ukisoma hiyo kitabu unafaa kujiuliza, okay, why these people wana prosper na Bible while they are not working according to the structure of the Bible. Alafu venye ulisema baadaye hujawahi kuona Jesus black. Kwa Bible ina describe Jesus alikuwa black.
Ile si hair of wool ama?
Yeah. Alafu nini ukisema book ya nini Acts, inakwambia the disciples they were called Niger. of which hiyo tu ni ukiangalia in definition ina means black. Right? So the Israelites walikuwa black people, but kulikuwa na two type of the Israelites. Ilikuwa na Northern Kingdom na Southern Kingdom. Northern Kingdom wali enter into slavery into Assyrian captivity. After that, waka travel, wakakuja into Americas, the lands that no man lives, of which that's ukisoma ukiona hii movie ya naforget jina yake ya Christopher Columbus. Alikuwa na kitabu inajiita Apocrypha. Hiyo ndo alitrace pali Northern Kingdom ilikama, alafu ndo akakuja huku hivi walipata Israelites huku. So the Bible is not about religion. Religion imekam na ma Romans, ma past ma fathers wenye ukisema tio wanasema watu wafai kuwa married, but the Bible inasema no, aufai kusema kukomana mtu asioe, kwa sababu in the beginning of creation God aliambia Adam and Eve go and populate the earth, but wewe sasa unakama unasema mbona God anafanya hivi na hivi? Binadamu ndo anakama anasemaje anapatia madem nini one way ya mother by doing what? Taking the pills. Usishike ball, you na kill eggs, right? Another way your abortion, another way kudungwa zile mashindano za hapa hivi whatever. Another way
so so wewe si mtu wa nini, unapangaje uzazi wewe saizi? Are you using man's ways ama which are the heavenly ways unajaza earth?
Yeah.
Uko na watu wangapi? Si umesema una watu wawili?
Yeah, niko na watu wawili.
Una plan kuwa na ngapi?
Ile God at allow.
So 10 ashu mbao
Nakasema maybe
watu 4.
Yeah.
So okay, internet yako imeanza kukata. I hope ita improve because niko nataka tuende like the final stretch ya 30 minutes because lazima ni release. Kuna msee hapa lazima ni release jo anaishi zile place za weka gari kado. Kila mtu atoe suruali. So hatutaki umsende hata kama ni shetani hatutaki akashifiwe hivyo. Yeah. So before tuendelee nilikuwa na need nini, kuna hii article nitaishare kwa hii screen wasitaona, but it was the pre-Darwinian Muslim scholars views on evolution. So inakuonyesha a lot of Muslims that lived kitambo kabisa. So kuna msee alikuwa na live 869 AD anaitwa Al-Jahiz. Kuna mwingine alidedi 1108 alikuwa anaitwa Imam Ragib Ifsahani. So all these guys believed in evolution. Evolution is such an easy thing because all you need to do is look at animals. Number one, super gonorrhea. Kwa nini super gonorrhea will bring the whole world to a standstill? Evolution. Why do we fear vile COVID ilikuwa ina go round tukitafuta vaccine? Yeah. Kwa nini hizi ma delta, all these other whatevers were coming, all these other strains? Everything is evolution. So evolution of course has its advantages and disadvantages. But every animal on earth has an animal that looks like it. So crocodile, kuna alligators. Lions, kuna leopards and tigers. Na panthers. Kuna like ngombe, kuna mpaka ngombe wild. Apart from buffaloes, they are actually these short-tailed cows that have warthogs and pigs. Every animal, sisi na chimpanzees, whatever, kila animal, iko na animals zinaenda kufanana. Which shows you close relatives.
Wacha nikuulize swali.
Yes.
What is the first language?
First language?
That was here on Earth.
On Earth, siwezi jua. Hapo siwezi jua but it must have been an East African language that of course evolved into something else. Don't forget, according to science is in animals. So even language had to be developed. So like the first, so the Neanderthals, because wacha sana niponge maybe after kina Homo habilis, Homo erectus. Yeah, so ma Neanderthal wakihave sex for example, because sisi na Neanderthals we existed for some time pamoja. So ndio inasemekanaga kama sasa sisi ndio the original Homo sapiens, sisi ma blacks so sisi since tulikuwa tuna explore the world tulienda tukapata ma Neanderthal sawa lami wale sasa tukamix nao waka create walami nacheki huko like hao na Neanderthal lakini sisa ile pure human whatever. That's why like even the gene pool inasemekanaga Africa has the most diverse gene pool because life ilianziaga huko. So from hapa like everyone in the world has a piece of Africa, but those original people of course they had to come up with a language. So I guess that's why kuna kuangana zile lile like just stop unacheki like there's those sounds like unacheki like it's not even a word, it's just a sound, but then with time you develop it into words and you develop languages. But now these languages become different because nyinyi mkiwa hii kijiji mkiamua kwenda mbele itakuwa hivi, au wengine wanaamua kwenda mbele itakuwa hivi, so you end up with Bantus, what, all languages. So I would not know the first language, but if you want to tell me it's Hebrew, because I think that's where you're going. What's the first language?
Hebrew.
You see, I could predict where you're going. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's because not. I did say it before.
It's not. So obongo nyakalaga na Hebrews napatana wapi? There needs to be a trace. You see, that's kitu nibambaga na science ni au semaga kila kitu utafind, you'll always find a dot that connects things. Every that's language, if Hebrew was the first language, every language should have a Hebrew word.
That's why sasa ndo na kurudia tena back pale nilikuwa nimekuanzia na story ya Tower of Babel.
Yes.
Do you believe Nimrod ali exist?
Zizi. Me Nimrod, Jesus, God, Satan, wote ni kama Umieri. Ni kama Umieri didn't exist. Jesus didn't exist. Samson didn't exist. Whatever. Wale wengine kuna wale siwezi taja because ni turn violent, but everyone else didn't exist. But if you say science doesn't exist, I'll never get violent. You see, that's the bad thing about religion. Like unachikiata ule msanaitwa last example nitakupatia. Haka Italian kanaitwa Bruno. Remember Bruno, the one who said that Earth is not the center of the universe, and he ended up being jailed. Religion as always haitakagi kuquestioniwa.
Cheki. Unaona tunataka kuwa free. Kuongea anyhow that we can talk about the God of the Bible.
Yeah.
But the God of the one that you say you don't want to name it.
Yeah.
It's gonna it come into chaos, right? Alafu hao wengine Wayahudi ukiona blacks huko hivi wakisema kama unaweza kaji identify as me, I'm a dog, and you get privilege, but you cannot identify yourself as okay, I identify myself as a Jew.
Yeah.
Unakuwa demonized. Why you say so? Kwa sababu nini? Why don't we ask ourselves questions? Why mbona say wakilia hivi but watakuwa celebrated wakisema I am gay, I am a lesbian,
yes,
or ama mawimbo F this F that, I'm gonna kill your, watakuwa celebrated. But just say that okay, you know what, I am this. No. Why? Kwa sababu kuna agenda hapo. Okay, ukisema believe on Nimrod and exist whatever. What about Sodom and Gomorrah? Did it happen? Yes or no?
No. All these things are fictional stories. This wife will turn into salt. But at least wife will turn into salt. You know, one good thing about it is at least Lot never needed to buy canned salt. You'd be like, I feel a piece of you every day. alikuwa
But
nakula tu na wife. Yeah.
archaeology inashow Sodom and Gomorrah it happen through
Hizi story
scientists.
like even
No, so you want to
archaeology.
say those scientists they are lying about?
Yes, you'd have like send me those links. I'll put them on the
Okay.
screen what was yone because ile kitu najua
Okay.
even till now there is nowhere in archaeology ile imeonyesha Jesus is tomb like ati huyu msa alikuwa hapa ndani ya hii tomb hakuna. Unacheki so hizi vitu zote ni stories sijui cause kama hiyo salt ya nani hiyo salt ya lot hiyo ni salt niko sure ukitest mara moja hautainit kuweka salt kwa chakula tena.
Okay. What about slavery?
Yeah, slavery
Is it a
existed.
story?
This modern day slavery, this white people, whatever slavery existed, you know. And
What white people went into slavery?
no, the white people who came to enslave us. You understand? Like
Okay.
how you really exist, and even white people amongst themselves, they used to enslave themselves. That was their thing. Like the Romans used to have slaves. Yeah, that was their thing. Black people, we were never slave people. Like upper Africa, sijaisikia anyone which like Africans who used to enslave other Africans. That was never us. That was
it's those other nations. They are the Arabs.
Yeah.
And the white people.
Yeah.
Of which, according to the Bible, their name is what? White people is Edom, and Arabs they are Ishmaelites.
Okay.
Those ukiangalia according to the Bible ni Abraham alizaa nani kwanza? Ishmael. But the promise didn't go to Ishmael. It went to Isaac. Right?
Yeah.
Alafu Isaac akakama akapata nani? Akapata Jacob and Esau. That's where white man came from. Esau venye alikama kakula meat ya red ama supile kona damu jina yake kabadilisha kakuwa Edom. Of which Bible ina describe tu pali the location pali wanaishi into Caucasus Mountain.
The Caucasians.
Yeah, the Caucasians. Right? So those Caucasians hao ndio sahi wana rule, of which ili start na nani? Alexander the Great. They so call him Alexander the Great. Huyo ndo alikuwa the first Edomite to nini. Na inatuambia venye walikonka nini those other nations through what? Through war, through sword. Na hiyo ndio ilikuwa ni blessing yake according na Bible venye ali lose the birthrights.
Yeah.
Right? So tukiangalia hiyo yote hivyo, na sasa tunaangalia venye situation ina happen, tunasema ati mbona mbona sickness ina come, mbona COVID ina come and so on and so forth, or let's call it V come kwa sababu ya venye 19 ili come waliduaje, wali spread worldwide.
Yeah.
But we don't question what kind of ingredients is in that
vaccine.
Yeah.
So according to what ingredient is there? Is it the mark of the beast 666?
No, it's not. But it's part of it.
Okay.
It's part of it. Because sijui kama uliangalia Sudden Death, your documentary.
Zi.
Okay, nitakutumia.
Okay.
Yeah, kuna dosi fulani anado alikuwa anauliza kwani kunaenda aje hapa? Hata huyo daktari ulimleta hapa hivyo huyo doc ungemuuliza okay, unasema hivi mbona what kind of ingredients iko hapo? Ama tu hata sahi whatever. Angalia hizo madawa wase wanatumia. Angalia side effects. Panadol, Adex, whatever. Look the side effects.
Hizo ziko na side effects gani? Because mutumia mara moja sana. Usiniambia I'm getting high and I don't know.
tuangalie tizo utangalia tizo ma side effects ziko almost the same of which one ameza hii but ina kama inaleta side effect nyingine but hautakuja connect 2 into 2 but tukikam kuangalia dawa kama mwarobaini ni kali but you'll never see that they will advertise that. Right? It's a drug.
Yes.
Drug is what? Example, kuna hii movie inajiita Limitless. Ushaona hiyo movie?
Ile ya pill inafanya ukue more intelligent, more something, ama?
Yeah, kuna hiyo movie na kuna ingine hapo nimeandika chini.
Cause unajua kitu ina happen Gaya. Mimi na notice wewe umedive into conspiracies more than mimi kile nilikuwa nataka utete Bible na tu vitu ziko tu hapo ndani.
Bible. Okay.
Nilikuwa nataka tu uitetee ukiniambia vile sifai kumix jeans na cotton, yani jeans ni cotton lakini vile sifai kumix jeans na polyester, unaniambia kwa nini nafaa kutandikwa mawe juu nimemix hizi fabrics mbili. Me that's what I want. Unacheki?
Okay.
Ni nataka uniambie kwa nini kwa Noah's Ark tulibeba mosquito. Alafu uniambie kwa nini mosquito inaweza niua na mimi ndio special. Na Mungu alitengeneza mosquito. Ama mosquito ilitengenezwa na Mungu ama shetani? Wacha tuanzie hapo. Nani alitengeneza mosquito? Mungu ama shetani?
Hizo zilikam na curses.
Kasi ya nani? Mungu ama shetani?
Binadamu.
So binadamu ndiye alitengeneza mosquito?
No, hizo zote zilikuwa created. Hakuna creation after creation ya God. Any other creation ni evil. First tunakam kwa nini? Nitakuuliza hii. Angels ama nini? Giants, do giants ever exist?
No, giants never existed. Those are like akina sijui Goliath didn't exist. Giants ni kama wale magiant wa nini Game of Thrones. Ule mse alikuwa big. They didn't exist, Buddha. Like giant na kijaka ni nini?
Sijui.
Unajua kwa nini? Try kuangalia most words that like most common things you'll always find every language has a name for them. Mkono itakuwa loet, witch, sianda. Unajua kutakuwa na like words for everything that's common. But things that are mythological like a dragon is very East Asian, si ndio? Akina China. Do you have dragons in African mythology? No, we don't. So there's no name for dragons and what. But huko kwao kuna this so giants never existed, the devil never does not exist. You understand? Lazima mimi kwangu hizi vitu zote ni fiction. The same way I look at mchawi akinikujia alafu anione. Ananiambia wewe ukizidi kuchezea huyu nitakuroga. Alafu yati hapo. Na the same way pastor kuja ni curse, I'll take it the same because to me that's fiction. But now when it comes to someone actually threatening me with a knife or a gun or a what, I'll take it more seriously than telling me nitakuroga, I don't care about that.
Okay, but una believe kuna death?
Yes, death iko. And death is final. Because everything that lives dies. Not just that, everything in the observable universe dies. That means skiza kabla nimalize, even the earth will die, the sun will die. Why? Angalia, we are made up of wacha nimalize nini yangu. What's the nilishaiki kitu kwa my Instagram, the most common 4 elements in the universe: hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, si ndio? They make up the universe, and we also have, they are the most common ndani yangu na wewe. So jua itakufa. Jua ilikuwa na siku ya kwanza. According, unajua where I can even scare you more. Yeah? Do you know what I'll scare you with more? According to science, even time had a beginning. There's a time when there was no time. Does even that make sense? That's according to science. If you come to the yani Buddha. So sawa, so according to wewe jua itakufa because science isha predict if humans don't get like even those evolved humans of 4.5 billion years from now, if they don't get a place to stay 4.5 billion years from now, they'll cease to exist because the sun will collapse. And if the sun collapses, what's going to happen? The only reason Earth is because we are held by the sun's gravity. The minute the sun's gravity does not exist,
okay, Mark.
But we won't be there, so I don't care.
Mark.
Yeah.
Well, una talk about the science inasema nini, there was a time that there was no time. Yes. And it's proven in the Bible because to be a time is supposed to start with what? Beginning.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of time. Right? But there was a time that there was no time, of which God existed without no time. Here on earth, we're bound by the time kicking.
Yeah.
Right? If things they'll evolve or whatever, mbona to need time? Time ni ya nini?
Because time ndio fanya vitu zina evolve. They need that time. They need that whatever. Now, when humans ama whatever, when now the universe, the element, the nini ya time will come up. The concept of time came up. That's what we use to measure how things are changing. Because don't forget, like there's even one thing you said about how God created light and darkness. You see, the sun, as we know, it never sets. So you know that the sun maintains its position. Sisi ndio tuna rotate.
No.
So we rotate, but the sun never sets. The sun is always the same place it is. Ikikam to in relation to Earth, the sun is not switching its position. In relation to the Milky Way galaxy, yes, but ikikam to the Earth, sun iko tu pale imetushikilia na gravity yake inaturotate.
So
sun ikiacha kurotate, ikiacha kuturotate, like right now we are moving at 1600 kilometers per hour, sindio? If Earth was to stop for a microsecond, yes, if Earth was to stop for a microsecond, mi na wewe tunakufa in less than a second, because we are moving right now. We are moving faster than a jet. Place umekaa na place nimekaa. Earth is rotating. Mwaka uishaje Buddha? Mwaka it's literally the sun, Earth going around the sun. How is it going around the sun when it's in one position? Buddha jo. Yani unataka saa tuanze tu na primary school science, Buddha. How what's a year? What's a year?
Mark.
Yeah.
Tunafaa tukam na hii.
Yeah. What's a year? Before ni explain anything.
No. Wacha kwanza nikuletea hapa kwanza.
Yes.
Unachukua like majority of the things that it's that conspiracy theory kwa say white people wale wana
ulifika majua haje si ulitumia sayansi. Okay, sawa, endelea.
Wacha nimalize.
Yeah. So Earth I rotate, Earth iko still.
Yeah.
Earth iko still. Wow.
Yeah.
Is it flat am around?
It's round.
How then place uko saizi ni mchana na kule niko ni usiku? Jua ni ndogo.
Because jua ina go through.
Ni gani kubwa, ni jua ama ni Earth? Which one is bigger in size?
According to the Bible.
Yeah.
According to the Bible, okay, sama Genesis 1 inasema God created the bigger light and the lesser light.
Yeah.
Okay, sama the book of Job inakwambia what are in the heavens? They are stars.
Yeah.
Of which those stars utasema nini ni planets.
Yes, kuna planets, kuna there's a lot of stuff huko juu.
Yeah, but according to the Bible, those are angels. Angels are stars.
Okay.
Yeah. And ukitaka fiti hizo ni vitu naweza kusendia nini scriptures zile ina backup.
Unaweza nisendia scripture number 1. Number 2, we'll have to have this discussion I think at another time. Vile nimesema assistant wangu anaishi mbali na nimefeel kama we didn't even dig into a lot of stuff cause like but even before tunini I'd really want you to describe what a year is. How do we count a year? Cause umesema cause according to everyone else, according to science at least, 1 year is the amount of time that it takes for Earth to revolve around the sun. Sawa?
Yeah.
That's the amount of time. Then the time ina nini kwa its axis, ina rotate kwa its axis, we end up with day and nights. Cause now ikirotate inatuonyesha ile side sun inamulika, hiyo ndio side iko na day. Side nini iko, so wameniambia Earth iko still, so inamaanisha Earth hairotate na Earth hairevolve around the sun.
No.
ama ina rotate but hairevolve.
Earth nimeforgeti nini tukido the second part ama tu nitakutext ile nini juu iko kwa Bible pia.
Okay.
Ile kitu imeshikilia Earth.
Sawa. Okay, kwa sisi tunajua ni gravity ya sun, but kama ni mkono ya Yesu unaweza taka kujua. Ama ni shetani ameistop kama Messi. Like but it's interesting. It's actually I've enjoyed the conversation. I hope other people will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it. Cause I don't know. I feel like ulikuja kama mimi na feel nika uku research. Cause mimi unajua siku research buda. Mimi nilikuwa tu tayari, nilikuwa like kitu yote unasema nitaweza kucounter with just basic stuff. So gaya, fanya research, jo kuja na facts. Umekuja na conspiracy theories kibao. According to me. But wacha tuona kile wase wengine watasema. Cause niko sure kuna wase watasema jo mwafu hapo nani ale kuchapa na reality wewe huko sikia. Either way, it's a good conversation. It's been very civil. Hoping sijakukosea heshima.
Mimi niko fit. Mimi ingekuwa ni kusema not kukosa support wa nini waiko nini ningekuwa ni but najua kila kitu una visualize everywhere. The Bible inasemaje, eat the meat and spit the bones.
Okay, so kile tutafanya since mimi bado nitakuwa na iko nini to rant, I want to give you like how many? I want to give you like 3 minutes to just now make your case for this last 3 minutes. Me, I'm just going to observe time. Like right now, Kenyan time ni 19 past a certain hour. So by 22 past kuwa memaliza, by 23 past. Just give your facts.
Facts about the Bible.
Of why the Bible is real, why God is real. Because I've told people a million times why I don't think the Bible is real, why I don't think God is real. But now nasema like I want you to have the closing statement.
Okay, Bible is real because for the things that we are seeing, we can see the sun. Sun never goes down or up; it's always there. We can see the moon. We can see the stars, and all the creation. I can see brothers and sisters, and I can see what the Bible prophesy in the last days, what is going to happen. Like right now, the rumors of war, famine, homosexuality, paperless money, that we're gonna have to end up under one currency, one government, and that's what is gonna happen. And I hope when that time comes, that I'll get another chance tutakaa chini to write the points that we're going to talk about, because right now niliandika my points, but niko all over. But next time, if we're gonna have, we're gonna know the points gani tuta talk about, what even the listeners or what watasikiza wakisema, alafu wewe tuta talk, and even that too, kama utaweza kaniallow nikuwe na another brother from here.
Mi mliza kujata watatu like hii najiamini mbaya. najiamini like
so kota allow your time ile time allow to happen,
because I think what we'll do is next time we'll try and start it earlier, because leo tume notice like even the problem on our side, we noticed what was that. It was a cable thing, so right now we've put it in our minds, cable. Right now tumejua we'll use a computer and then phone. So now I think we'll be faster, because I think we wasted like 1 hour when we were still side yangu ilikuwa like 15 minutes, then your side was like 45 minutes ile time bado ulikuwa na figure out what to but eventually at least we've given people something they can watch, listen to and enjoy, because otherwise we'd have given them a very bad product where haungekuwa nasikika and haingesaidia mtu yoyote.
Mimi nashukuru kwa kunigive kwa kunipatia hii platform.
Alafu pia mimi asante kwa kunisikiza. Niona huku kasirika na mimi, wase wengi religious ukasirika haraka, wewe huku you never lost your cool, so I'll have to give you credit for that. Like I know a lot of people who would not stand me nikiargue, takuwa mekasirika sana. You didn't lose your cool, so I respect that. Unajua?
I appreciate.
Okay, sawa. Asante sana Gaya. Kwa watu wote wale wamesikiza, so mnaweza tuambia like which specific points you'd want us to discuss with him. Alafu ye mwenyewe pia maybe we'll pass the points to your friend. Alafu now the next time that we'll have maybe a more robust session, and maybe it's going even to be longer than this, because saizi vile nimesema kuna kijana lazima tuachilia ende to the land of najua darkness. Alafu najua vile tumemuita shetani pia ametoka hapa, na anatoka hapa kama kula moto.
Mwambia asinishikie moto.
Wazi jo. Asante.
Sana nashukuru.
Okay.